Paris, 1981. A young foreign student living alone in a small apartment near the university. By all accounts, quiet, studious, unremarkable in every way that the people around him could see. What they could not see was the interior of his mind, which was by his own later account entirely consumed by a single idea, an idea he had carried since childhood, and which he had decided at some point to act upon. What happened in that apartment was discovered 2 days later. The details were reported in newspapers across Europe and Japan with a level of specificity that editors later said they regretted. He was arrested. He confessed immediately. He spoke about what he had done with a calm that investigators found more disturbing than the act itself. He was not sorry. He was by his own description satisfied. What followed was one of the strangest legal journeys in modern criminal history. He was found legally insane in France and committed to a psychiatric facility. He was then deported to Japan, where he was held briefly, and then, due to a legal technicality that his own lawyers described as extraordinary, released. He has lived freely in Japan ever since. He has written books, given interviews, become in certain circles a minor celebrity. This part of the story was never officially explained. The victim had a name, a family, a life that was interrupted and then ended in that apartment in Paris. That part of the story is rarely the focus when this case is discussed. The focus tends to be on him, on the strangeness of his freedom, on the books he wrote, on what it means that a person can do what he did and then walk into a crowd and disappear. Her name deserves to be the focus. And in the telling of this story, it is. There are cases that the legal system closes and the human mind refuses to. This is one of them, not because of the act itself, but because of the aftermath, because of what it reveals about the gap between what a society calls justice and what justice actually requires. He is still alive, still free, still giving interviews. The case file in France is closed. In Japan, it was never properly opened. And somewhere in Tokyo, a man who should not be free is living his life. The light on his window looks like any other light from the street.